Good morning and welcome to the latest edition of The Road to Recovery. In today's show, we'll continue updating the Snowy Monaro community on how bushfire recovery is progressing here in our region. We'll chat shortly with CEO of Coordinaire, Diane Kitcher. Diane will tell us more about the great work Coordinaire is doing in our region to help with the bushfire recovery process. We'll have a look at a funding announcement coming the way of the Adaminaby Snowy Ski Museum, and we'll let you know about upcoming dates to catch up with the recovery team for a cuppa. So that and plenty more to get through on today's edition of The Road to Recovery. Joining us on The Road to Recovery today is CEO of Coordinaire, Diane Kitcher. Diane, thank you for your time. How are you?
Hi, thanks Nathan. Thanks for your time and interest.
Could you please share with us, Diane, some of the fantastic work that Coordinaire is doing in the South East region?
So the South East region of New South Wales is the region that we work in as one of the 31 primary health networks across Australia. And as you well know, Nathan, the region was very badly impacted by the bushfires early this year and late last year, and we have been working very closely with the community to help support the immediate actions that needed to take place post the bushfires, but also now very much focused on helping and supporting communities in their recovery after the bushfires.
How is Coordinaire looking to help these bushfire-affected communities?
So a big part of our focus has been mental health support and trying to make sure that there are services available for people to be able to reach out and access services. And so we've been able to commission quite a few extra services across the region that people can access. And we have also been able to promote, particularly in the COVID period, where it's been really difficult to access anything on a face-to-face basis. We've also been promoting various helplines that are available for different people. So, for example, there's a phone line available with Headspace for young people. There's particular phone lines available for if people are worried about suicide. There are phone lines available for men. So there are different phone lines available for particular people in the community where they will hopefully feel more comfortable speaking to somebody on the phone to support them and help them. I think one of the key things just to really acknowledge is that this is a very, very not normal time for anybody, and different people will struggle at different times around different issues, and it's really, really important that people feel comfortable to reach out for help. The other thing that we've been promoting quite a bit more recently is we've got a free community suicide prevention training program that we've made available right across our region, and it's something that people can do free of charge. It only takes an hour, and what it's trying to do is give people in the community, the general community, more confidence to talk to somebody that they're worried about if they do think that someone that they care about is at risk. And people really want to help, but they feel very unsure about what are the right ways to approach that conversation with their loved ones and their friends. So it's a really helpful, it's a 1 hour training free online. It's called QPR, Question, Persuade, Refer. And it's to give people confidence to have the conversation and give them some tips about how they could positively influence a friend or a family member to seek help, because that's a really important part of the recovery process, is trying to support your own family and friends and your own community. Everybody is really, really concerned about that. We also have commissioned or put out lots of what's called small community projects, and they're about trying to help local organisations, not-for-profits, local councils, anyone who's got a good idea about the sorts of things that they could, maybe activities that they could do to bring people together, because we also know that social isolation and people who are potentially needing that extra support do tend to isolate themselves a bit, and it's really, really important to get people connecting with their friends and family. And if people want to go to bushfiresupport.info, bushfire support's just all one word, all lowercase, and .info, that will take them through to our bushfire services page on our website, and they'll be able to pick up all of the phone numbers for the various helplines, the information about that question, persuade and refer online suicide prevention program that I mentioned that people can access, as well as all the various services that we are also funding across the region.
Thank you, Diane, for your time on today's edition of The Road to Recovery. The Snowy Scheme Museum in Adaminaby has received a $50,000 grant to help the town's tourism industry recover from the summer bushfires. Council has been awarded $50,000 through the Bushfire Community Resilience and Economic Recovery Fund, with the grant obtained on behalf of the museum to help the hardworking committee continue to attract tourists to the Adaminaby Township and to the Snowy Monaro region. Last week, the funds were passed on to the committee, who will use the $50,000 to improve the already nationally significant collection that is home to many artefacts and items that detail the social and engineering marvel that was the Snowy Scheme. Come along and join the Bushfire Recovery Team this week for your chance to catch up with a cuppa. The recovery team and the agencies involved in the recovery process will be on hand to answer your questions, to have a cuppa, and to help you navigate the bushfire recovery process. Today, a session is being held in the Bombala Community Centre from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m, and tomorrow in Cooma at the old Medicare building in Vale Street, a catch-up for a cuppa session will be held from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For further information, you can contact the Bushfire Recovery Team by calling Council on 1300 345 345. That's 1300 345 345. Thank you for your company on today's edition of The Road to Recovery. We'll be back at the same time, same place next week. But for now, take care.